Once upon a time, there was a time in my life when I was obsessed with Isme Aazam. Isme Aazam is known to be that one name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala which is used, and whenever we pray using that name, it is assumed or it is believed that the prayer is immediately accepted and it does not go unanswered. It was much later that I found out that there is absolutely no dua, no prayer that goes unanswered. They are answered in one way or the other. Either they are replaced with something better or they are reserved, but they're never wasted. It's not a currency that's wasted or loses value. So duas are important. But Isme Aazam was something I really looked for. I craved for and I searched for, and I tried to recite so many names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala just to find out which one is the real Isme Aazam. But then somewhere I was watching this video, and I was also growing up and learning and observing the attitudes of people towards religions. I even came across families that I was introduced to with the introduction that, oh, meet so and so. They became a certain type of sect because they prayed at a certain temple and their prayers were accepted. Human beings are driven by their desire, and then they are driven closer to the people who fulfill their desires. And they cling and they stick to those people where they feel that they will get the benefit of achieving those desires. The search for Isme Aazam is also similar to this nature of trying to achieve, trying to get closer to our desires, to what we want, to what we wish. But then, isn't it so that when we watch a movie or read a story, then we find out oftentimes, and we agree with the storytellers on this one, that the most honest person is entrusted with the treasures of the land. The most honest person who will be honest enough to not misuse the authority, to not abuse the power or the position, that is the person who will not steal, who will not let any burglary happen, who will not give or misplace the keys to the treasures. Isn't that person the one who is entrusted with all the treasure? So, is it possible that the Isme Aazam is actually entrusted to the person who does not misuse it? But when do you reach that state? When do you reach that level? When do you reach that maqam? That your will is overshadowed and overpowered. Your desire, your addiction, your lust for life is drowned or colored, rather, in the color of the will of the most loving and merciful God, who wants nothing but the best for you and me. Think about it. Seeking the Isme Aazam should be replaced by seeking the owner of the Isme Aazam. मैं चल के जाऊं तो जो मेरी तरफ दौड़ता है, हम उसके इस्मे आज़म को तलाश करते रहे। थी मुझसे इतनी मोहब्बत कि मोहम्मद भेजे, हम उसकी हर उम्मीद पाश पाश करते रहे।